Raging Bull.
That's right.
Looks like
So
you
it
got
felt.
beat up, man, and coming out of a boxing match. You all right?
Actually, that was the only good one I really took. So, I think the offensive line played really well. It was a relatively clean game in terms of penalties and turnovers and so forth. It wasn't perfect by any stretch, but it's always fun winning. So that was a good feeling.
You finally hooked up with Brandon Lloyd, but that pass in the beginning,
Yeah.
down the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, we were close. When they're that open, you don't want to miss those ones. So he made some really nice plays on the ball. Everyone really contributed. So it was a fun game. It was a great way to start the year.
And if your defense can play the way it did, you can have a running game established the way it did. They had some miles to your longevity, doesn't it?
Well, I tell you, they've been playing like that all preseason, the defense. We see them in practice every day. So, they're very competitive. They're competitive on the outside. They rush the quarterback, get turnovers. They do a good job covering the backside of the backfield. So there was a lot of team defense out there. And I thought the special teams really complemented what we were doing. It was, very much a team win. It was great. I mean, he ran the ball extremely well. So, we got to continue to do that. It was very balanced in terms of running and passing. That's what makes it tough to defend. So, situationally, obviously there's things we could have done better. But at least it's something to build on.
If your defense hadn't scored that touchdown, were you ready to come back out when the ball turned over at that point?
Yes.
Come out?
Oh, yeah.
Is he broken?
I don't know.
Have you had a broken nose before?
In my life? No.
Does it feel
Previous life? Not sure. No. I have no idea what a broken nose feels like.
Not good.
Yeah, not good. No, it'll be fine. I need some of that anyway.
We really talked to Ray about going into the game. The final play was to run the ball. The coaches felt you were able to run the ball. What did you think did you just get the team started, honestly?
Well, I think it's something that we've been doing all season long. All through mini camp, training camp, regular season games. It's, we're made a commitment to running the football, and you saw it today. It's a lot of carries by the backs. They have a lot of opportunity. So, when you can control the tempo of the game with running the ball, it really helps out the rest of the teams. Helps special teams, helps defense. I'm not sure what the time of possession was, but it obviously helps out as well. So, you just can't drop back and throw it 50 times a game. Before around 30 passes a game, that's right where you want to be.
Is it more significant still running than a lot of people playing? You keep hearing about running backs anymore. Everybody's throwing them.
Yeah.
Is it more significant still than maybe some people recognize? Right.
Sure. And, the toughness of your team is built around running the ball and stopping the run. And in the critical games and the critical situations, that's what you're, that's the foundations of your team, and that's what you're built on. And that's what you got to be able to do. You got to run it when they know you're going to run it. And I say that all the time. And, I think with what we do in the run game and play action game, and you spread them out and you screen, you run draws, you run traps, you run, spread the ball to, all the different receivers. It really makes it's hard for the defense to just key in on something and say, this is what we got to do. So you really got to defend everything.
Getting back to your nose for a second, you needed some of that anyway. What do you mean by that?
I need some scars and some...
What are you, pretty boy?
No, hopefully not. I never mind a little blood, but...
Tom, you guys look real comfortable out there offensively. Is that the mindset, the offensive game when you go out and run?
Yeah, Coach always talks about us going out there for one reason. It's to score points. He doesn't expect us to go out there and punt the ball. And I thought there were times where we did a good job of that, and there's times where we really didn't do a good job of that, and we had opportunity to do that. So, getting off to a good start on first down really allows you, really third down situations that are shorter, which you're obviously going to do a much better job at. So, we've sustained drives. I don't think we had too many 3-and-outs, if any. But we got to do a better job sustaining over the course of the drive what we need to be able to do. Unless you hit a long play, and then when you call those, you got to hit those.
Do you remember the play you had to step up and hit for
For the touchdown?
Yeah, for the touchdown.
Yep.
Take us through that for a second.
Yeah, I came off the play fake and I looked to Gronk on the right, and they had him covered, and then I slid up in the pocket and saw Aaron starting to get open, and he made a great move on the guy he was on, and I just threw it, and he made a great catch, and it was a great way to start the year. So those are always fun.
Production from the tight ends the last couple of years, but then both Rob and Aaron going on the same day was that.
Well, they complement each other, and I think Mike, you guys probably pronounce his name better than I can, but he did a nice job filling in at that tight end spot as well. So, that's a strong position for us. And the receiver position is strong, and the running back position is strong, and offensive line continues to, build and play well. And then, like I said, it wasn't all perfect, but it's good enough, and it's good enough to get a win on the road.
Can you walk us through the play where you injured your nose? What happened in that play?
It was third down, and they were in man-to-man and called a play, and I just got flushed a little bit. Kind of similar to the preseason game against the Saints. So I'm glad it wasn't a strip sack. I've heard about that for a long time if that happened. So at the last second, I felt the guy behind me, and I just hit the ground.
So did anything come into your mask, or was this just into the ground?
I'm not sure. I have no idea. Yeah.
Players like
Is that what it was?
Yep.
Yeah.
Tom, what did you think of
Last one, then I'm gonna...
what did you think of the offensive line from Nate being new on the left tackle, Logan come back from ACL, Sebastian come back, new center? It's a whole new group for you. How did you think things went?
Yeah, I mean, it's something that we've been working on all preseason. Like I said, it hadn't really come together until this week with, Logan and being there a lot, Seaback's coming back. There's quite a bit of depth at that position. I mean, it was a very competitive training camp, so the guys that were in there and really earned that spot. I mean, Nate's been out there all camp, so, he continues to improve, but I'm extremely comfortable and confident in those guys, and they work their butt off, so you just got to stand there and try to make the throws. That's what this team really counts on me for, so thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Patriot quarterback Tom Brady will be back for more of the Patriots fifth quarter right after this. Stay with us.